out, and as far as Bill Hennessy. Hennessy up to the corner to Adrian Ronan. Ronan against Sean Flood. This is tremendous. Up to Eamon Morrissey. It's got over the bar. They're level. Morrissey's put it over the bar. He scored 2 goals and 3 points.
Yes, that was a terrific match. Well, the latest chapter in the Kilkenny Wexford saga took place yesterday at Croke Park. Admittedly, it was just a quarter-final tie, but as usual, the rivalry was just as keen. Wexford were missing John O'Connor, while Kilkenny had concerns about 3 of their players, and in fact, John Power didn't start at all. We joined it early in the match with Wexford leading by 3 points to 1.
Philly Larkin tried to close a gap over there. Prodded on by Martin Storey, in towards Laffin, the new full forward. Back it comes. Martin Storey trying to get away from Liam Keoghan, does so effectively, and he puts it over the bar. Martin Storey, Wexford's captain. It's 4 points to 1. Sean Flood helping it out towards Larry O'Gorman. On towards George O'Connor. I'm sure he'd wish that the corner men would stay in a bit nearer towards the end line. That shot there from Rory McCarthy, and it's struck over the bar. Midfielder Rory McCarthy from the St Martin's club, drawing the applause of the Wexford following. He makes it 9 points to 3. John Power in there trying to trouble Ger Cush. Power still in there, getting the ball out towards PJ Delaney, going this way and that onto his left hand side, and Damien Fitzhenry touches it away. Sean Ryan's after it. Colm Keogh there for Wexford. Charlie Carter calling for it. It's Ryan who has it. Back out towards Canis Brennan, going the long way towards the goal, but it all ends with a point by Canis Brennan. A second point for the Connacht Shamrocks player and Kilkenny midfielder. Martin Storey misses it. Comes back to Liam Keoghan. Played forward towards PJ Delaney. Delaney going by. Here's a chance, looking for support. Here's Sean Ryan. He's tripped, but he stays on his feet. And Sean Flood comes in, denies him space, denies him the ball. And this is a bit more like it. Colm Keogh. Charlie Carter was on his back. Well, just as Wexford had a glorious chance earlier on in this half, this was PJ Delaney in full flight, on for Sean Ryan. Nearly stumbled there, stayed on his feet, but great work by Sean Flood. Comes out to Liam Keoghan, and a mighty clearance by the left half back. That's a huge one way down there. Delaney in there around the house. Ger Cush trying to stop him. This is PJ Delaney, and that flashes out of the bar. They've got fire in their bellies right now, and it's the yellow bellies from Wexford who are now just a point to the good. Pat Dwyer stopped by Billy Byrne, still gets it out. This is George O'Connor again. Adrian Fenlon. It's anybody's match here in this Guinness Leinster Championship clash, the quarter-final. Here's Storey, and he puts it over the bar. Yes, that could be a good move yet. His 5th point. Wexford leading by 3 points. 9 minutes remaining. Liam Dunn out towards Martin Storey. Now remember at midfield, chased by John Power. John, who's been a flu victim all week. Here's Larry Murphy. Murphy has yet to score in this tie. Lost the stick towards Adrian Fenlon. Good shot. That's gone over the bar. The Wexford followers saluting the point by the Rapparees player, who makes it 13 points to 9. That's a great catch by Adrian Fenlon. Beginning to come good now. Dropping it in. Billy Byrne's in there. Byrne has scored! It's a goal for Wexford! What do we say about goals? It's 113 to 9 points. This will really settle Wexford now, you feel?
It was a great goal, Joe. Ball came into Adrian Fenlon. He went to the right hand side with the ball. Hit a high shot in. Caught in the air by Billy Byrne. And hit the ball absolutely to the roof of the net. You see the ball coming in. Caught the ball, turned, and below the net from close range. So great goal.
Well, I thought it was a battling performance. I thought our lads battled for every single ball, and that's what we wanted them to do. And we actually said, just do our best and we'll see what will happen at the end. But the great thing for me was that Kilkenny came back at us and we came back again. Now, every paper this morning, I saw some of them making comments about our style of play, and some of them seem to have an inside track. Where they got it from, I don't know. But the idea that we would choke I'm delighted to see that we laid that bogey. We didn't choke. We came back and we improved as we went along. And that's very heartening for me.
What was the feeling like, Martin, at the very end there when you knew finally you had lowered Kilkenny's challenge?
Well, for me personally, it was an absolute brilliant feeling because I've been hurling 11 years now with Wexford, and it's the first time I've been on a team to beat him in the championship. I missed the 88 Leinster semi-final, so it was absolutely fabulous for me.
Did you feel before this match that you were a well-prepared team?
Yes, we were very well prepared this year. Liam Griffin has done an awful lot of work with us, and Sean Collier is our physical man. Sean is a boxer, and he put us through hell over the winter.
Our morale is very high and our confidence is quite high, but our feet are firmly on the ground and we know we have a lot of work to still do. We have a lot of work to still do, and we know that, and we're quite happy to continue to try and do that work.
Where in particular do you have that work to do?
Well, we've work to do with our entire panel. We've got some fellas that are a bit older. We've got to keep an eye to how we replace those in the future, and we've got other work to do in that we've got to keep playing a certain style of play that probably might suit us. We can't go back to the style of play we used to play before because it doesn't do anything for us. That's my view.
We are in with a chance of taking the Leinster. I mean, it's not the first time we've been in with a chance of taking the Leinster. Once we keep our heads down and work hard and don't get carried away with ourselves, I think we have a great chance of taking Leinster.
We want success, and we're not too bad. We're a good hurling team, we're hungry, and hopefully this year we can be successful.
Do you have any recollection of when Leinster last won, or when Wexford last won the Leinster?
No, I can't remember too much about it actually. No, I probably was a young fella then, but hopefully I can remember it after this year anyway.
Well, the difficulty in the past has been putting two consistent results back to back.
Yes, it has been, and I think that is going to change now this year.
Well, I wouldn't like to talk about All-Ireland or Leinster just yet, because I mean that's a dangerous passage. That's a quicksand for me, and I've no intention of treading in there, Ger. At this point in time, no way. I wouldn't even discuss that with you, to be honest.
It's Dublin next then.
Dublin next, and that's it.
So they're taking it one game at a time, but I'm sure celebrating down there in Wexford today. Tomás Mulcahy, how good do you think Wexford are?
Well, it's hard to say, Ger.